Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the Mother's House Podcast, and I am Deshaun.
What's going on? What's going on? My name is Corey. What's up with my cousin? What's up, family? Peace and light to everyone out there.
Chillin', what's up with you?
Man, I'm just nursing this little knee. That's about it. Nothing new. Did anything interesting today?
I worked all day.
Yeah. Man, ain't that something? You work all day and then you get bombarded with this kind of news that we're going to touch on today.
Right.
Well, so the body camera of the police officers involved in the killing and the murder of Alton Sterling has been released today, and for whatever reason, and it's very disturbing. I didn't even put myself to watch it. Were you able to watch it, Shawnee?
No, I read the article though.
Yeah, I think I read the article. You want to give people the more nuance of the story?
I mean, it basically kind of showed different angles from what happened during the altercation between Alton Sterling and the two officers. It talked about how they approached him, what they said to him, Alton Sterling's reactions to everything, what made them shoot him, and it kind of really just kind of gave a real detailing of everything.
So that's what the article said.
Yeah.
So did the article play it like, Alton Sterling was like resistant and all this and that they were trying to throw out there? That's why the cops are, quote unquote, no charges are being found?
No, they didn't say that. They kind of it's almost like they kind of described the video. They didn't say he was resistant or anything. Alton Sterling was trying to figure out, like, why were y'all, like, what did I do wrong? Like, that's what he kept saying.
That's another issue.
He was resisting, like, when they were, like, freaking arrested him, because they never said why.
Right. What I heard from my younger brother, Courtney watched the video. He explained it to me in detail, and from what he told me, he saw. I'm pretty sure the listening audience, y'all probably saw the video already. Honestly, I just couldn't put myself to watch it because I can't see that right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to see that. I'm gonna say something else to it, but from what my little brother said, he saw the white officer threatening Alton Sterling. If he keeps moving, he's gonna shoot him in the head. He literally threatened him, and then he proceeded to shoot him.
Right. I can read some of it.
Okay.
Just some of it. Surveillance video from the Triple S convenience store shows Sterling selling DVDs outside and packing up his goods as Lake arrives. Lake is one of the officers, and confronts him. When Salamoni, that's another officer, arrives to help Lake, he pulls his gun seconds later, according to his body camera video. 10 seconds into the video, as Sterling questions why the officers are trying to detain him, Salamoni shouts, "Don't fucking move or I'll shoot your fucking ass. Put your fucking hands on the car." Video from Lake's body camera shows the officer approaching Sterling, trying to get him to put his hands on the hood of a car, and eventually struggling him to the ground. During the altercation, another person, presumably Salamoni, screams, "He's got a gun," and soon thereafter, gunshots are heard. When the officers get up, Sterling is lying on the ground outside the front door of the convenience store with a blood-soaked red shirt. A gun is not visible in the video, but Lake tells another officer he put it in his car. The officers had been responding to a call from a homeless man who said Sterling showed him a weapon after he approached Sterling for money. Police have said a .38 caliber handgun was found at the scene. Less than 90 seconds passed from the moment when Lake first approached Sterling to the firing of the final shot, according to the Department of Justice report of the July 5th, 2016 shooting. So, all this happened in 90 seconds.
In 90 seconds. It took 90 seconds to kill this man, to not engage in a conversation, see what's going on. Y'all came there with malice. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what your detail just kind of says to me. Also, on top of that, the store owner, he said that he had a totally different account to it as well. Because he said Alton Sterling always there, always, selling his DVDs. Mm-hmm. And since when DVDs become to the point where you get killed,
right?
Selling DVDs. On top of that, the store owner says that as soon as the incident happened, the police took his surveillance cameras, took everything, his cell phone, everything. So, so they will be able to construct a story for this scene.
Right. I mean, this happened like how many years ago? It's happened like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it happened 2 years ago.
And they're just releasing the body cam.
Right. And what's interesting to me is why come out with this body cam, why show this imagery, why rebuild on this pain. Granted, and y'all already know justice is not going to be served because y'all just acquitted. Did they acquit him or they just gave him no charges?
And it took him 2 years to fire the officer. And
that's it, right?
They fired one officer and they suspended one officer. And,
so they feel like, okay, it's safe. And I think this is the reason why they posting this out here, the image of Alton Sterling's death. The body camera that they claimed that went missing, that was not working when this incident originally started. They for some kind of odd reason they was able to find it and get it started. Show the images of what happened from the officer body camera, and it still points out to what everybody else said. They shot another unarmed black man. And it's just to show, like, how, they use, public lynching, you know what I'm saying? Public hanging, public assassination. That's pretty much what you're witnessing if you're watching that video.
Right. And also, I think they waited to release the body camera because they wanted to wait until it blew over.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
So now it's like the shootings, they still happen, but they're not getting as much publicity because of stuff like the school march, women's march, the Harvey Weinstein thing, Me Too stuff. Like, not to say that any of that stuff is not worth the attention it's getting, but it has, and I think I've said this in the earlier podcast, it just sucks that things almost have to compete for news.
Right.
So I think now that other things are getting more attention, they can now start to release video and not look as, as bad as they were looking in the beginning.
I mean, if you watch the video looks terrible.
Yeah, it does look terrible, but
hearing about it make me turns my damn stomach.
Right. If they were to never release the video, you know what I'm saying? So it's almost like they're trying to quietly clean up because this didn't even get that much headline. It's not a lot of people talking about this. People forgot about Alton Sterling, to be honest.
And that's the sad part, man. A life was taken, right? It finally come out the video. I would think a lot of people would be like, see this video and it'll be all over the social media. That's what you kind of expect. And that's not the case because, like how you just said, there's so many other things happening at the same time. Where your focus not on Alton Sterling, because this happened probably a year and a half or 2 years ago.
Right.
The family I'm pretty sure the family saw the video, and the pain is re-emerging, and the anger and frustration and the fact that this video was released a week after they dropped the charges against the officers. You know what I'm saying? It's very interesting that they did that. You know what I mean? And it's very telling of the fact that they don't give two shits or care anything about a black life.
Right. Maybe there should be some type of law that the video has to be released within a certain time frame. Because, I mean, why would you wait so long to release those videos?
Because they want to construct a story behind it. That's why.
Right.
There's always going to be some kind of loopholes within the policies.
Like, soon as you have someone questioning an officer, those videos need to be released like that.
Exactly. I agree.
Like, what's the point of having a camera on your officer if you're going to wait 2 years to release a video?
Exactly. What is the purpose? And the only purpose I can see is to strike fear in black males, strike fear in the black community, fear in the black women. This is the thing. These people who orchestrate a lot of these things, whether it's from the police departments to down, all these things, from racism, everything, they bathe in the tears of black mothers. You know what I'm saying? They get off on the pain and hurt of black people, and the fact that they playing with people's life and emotions and the justice and all these different things. It really gets to the point of, you know, what can you do to combat that? It gets to the point of how do you really appropriately address the frustration and anger at this situation, even if you're the family or cousin or relative of the victim, or even if you're a person that's standing by looking at it. Like, let's be honest. When I saw what happened, what hit me when I saw Ayanna Jones got killed, that gave me some type of PTSD. You know what I'm saying? Showing these images of Alton Sterling getting murdered right there in your face, these graphic images, it's creating more PTSD. And now people are in a numb place. People are in an escape place. Like, people don't want to see that. And that's probably another reason why a lot of people are not looking at it. That's why a lot of people are not really talking about it right now.
Right. I mean, as far as what can you do, I think we all just need to continue to pay attention and keep attention and keep updates and, constantly
bring the person's name up all the time.
Right. Say their name and constantly see what's going on. And, I feel like maybe this happened in Baton Rouge, maybe like the people in Baton Rouge, I'm not saying they're not doing this, but perhaps they should, maybe, I don't know, maybe almost like an Instagram, and I hate to take it there, but maybe an Instagram or Twitter account can be started for these people as soon as they, as soon as something happens, so you can kind of keep updates on them all the time. I think that would be a good idea. So you can kind of always have their case, every little thing that happens, and then maybe the black media outlets can then follow those people. It sucks that you have to make a Twitter account for a person that pay. It all sucks, but I think that would help kind of keep people up to date on what's going on. And I think also we can just learn from it. Like, from this, we can learn that maybe something, if it's, I hate to say when it happens again, but, if this matter was to happen again, like with what's his name? Stephon Clark, you can say, let's go ahead and get those body cameras as soon as possible. Let's see, even though with his, it's like he got shot 20 times. But let's get those body cams as soon as possible. Let's get everything that we could possibly get as soon as possible. Now, I don't know if the lawyers were already doing that, because it seemed like they would do that, because usually lawyers be trying to get things released so they can go ahead and start building their case. So, but I do feel like
the police department, they have the backing of the prosecutors, so the local electives and everything else behind them.
Well, I'm talking about the family lawyers.
Yeah, I agree. I know that's what they do. It's man.
I think we just have to start forming more of a task force as a community, so we can, we have to do what we can do. Of course, we can't do everything, but there's a lot that we can do. and that's all of us.
I think we gotta start having more conversations about these people. You know what I'm saying? I like to know more of like Alton Sterling as a father. Like the images they keep showing is him alone. I'm gonna post I have a couple pictures that y'all seen with him and his children, but that's the only picture you can really see. You know what I'm saying? The media loves to paint a certain narrative when these stories happen. You know what I'm saying? Black versus white, this and that, racism, this and that, police brutality, this and that, blue lives matter, black lives matter, this and that, right?
Right.
But we don't get strictly down to who Alton Sterling was, what has been taken away from this family, the man he was. You know what I'm saying? Even if he was a man that had a troubled past, you know what I'm saying? Still doesn't reflect that his life need to be taken away. You know what I'm saying?
Like, wrong is wrong. Even if he was, I don't know, the worst person in the world, like, that still doesn't mean justice shouldn't be served. Exactly.
And this is the thing, man. State-sanctioned lynching, state-sanctioned, it's public lynching for the media. This is the new age. It's the digital world. So, coming, seeing death via Instagram posts or via body cameras, it's just as heart-wrenching as seeing the death of postcards from the lynching times that they used to pass around to each other. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like, how do you not feel this man life? Like I'm flabbergasted that, I'm a prosecuting attorney and I see the video and I'll be like, okay, I don't see, and I be like, there's no charges here. How can you not see that?
Right.
How can you not see that? But
I mean, they're maintaining that protocol was followed, but my thing is, like, how can you justify killing somebody?
Right.
I just feel like if that's protocol, then protocol needs to be changed.
Right.
I don't think that it should be. I just feel like they're almost kind of just sweeping it under the rug. Like, well, he did what he was supposed to do. So anyway, you know what I mean? I don't feel like they're giving it. And the thing about it is, like, they can kind of do that now because it's been 2 years. So people aren't as focused on it. So they can get away with a lot now.
What's the brother's name? Kenneth Johnson or Kendrick Johnson?
Right, Kendrick.
His family is still trying to figure out this young man murder. You know what I'm saying? What happened to Kendrick Johnson? Shout out to Skin Is My Sin. They did a interview recently with the mother of Kendrick Johnson. You know what I'm saying? So she's still going out here, speaking with the people, telling what's going on, keeping people abreast of the case and what's going on with that case. But still, at the same time, nobody talks about it. Media is not covering it. A lot of people don't even have forgotten about Kendrick Johnson. A lot of people going to have forgotten about what the sister name, Sandra Bland. You know what I
mean? We have forgotten about all of them, and that's why I feel like we just need our own institution when it comes to black media, so we can have our own reporters and them traveling and going to these people's homes and doing the interviews and keeping us up to date on all these people. Like, we need to really form a network, and that's, to be honest, that might not even be hard to do if you just
it shouldn't be.
Communicate with the right people and get with the right people. Like, soon as something happened in the city, that we should already be on it. Like, all right, who's there? Who can we either send out there, or who's already out there who can be a correspondent? Like, you can have correspondents in every major city. So if something was to happen in Augusta or somewhere small, you can just send somebody from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can really be done. And I'm surprised it hasn't already been done.
Yeah, and that's not being done now. Like, you know what? They could do mini documentaries. You know what I'm saying? And not necessarily a documentary, but people that's in the black media space who, like you just said, living close by in the area, go quick over there and have a conversation, get to know the man. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like with Fruitville Station when Oscar Grant passed away, got murdered. They did a movie. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have to just wait for the movie to get the full story or get the full scope of who this man is. Right. You know what I'm saying? We should be able to be like, okay, within 48 hours or probably within a week or a month time, we know who Alton Sterling was. You know what I'm saying? What kind of man he was. What his dreams and aspirations. Why he's out there, grinding like he do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we should know sooner than that. Like, if we should just have a real news team, like a real black news team, and like you ain't even gotta you got your cell phone. You can do fundraising. You crowdfunding. Most people would be willing to volunteer. You know what I'm saying? Like,
who are already in the industry, who are already out here doing that kind of work anyway.
Either already in the industry or just, college students who want to, I think it'll be a lot, well, in my mind, it will be a lot easier said than done, but,
It can be done.
Yeah, it can be done. Maybe they tried to do it and got threatened, ain't no telling what happened behind the scenes, so I don't know. And then you already got YouTube and BlackTube TV or Black Spot TV. They can have their own. They don't even need them. They can eventually form their own channel and be like, no, and all they do is black news.
Right.
But I don't know. Just an idea.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good idea. But man, rest in peace to Alton Sterling. You know what I'm saying? I want to send peace and love and light to his family, to his sons, to his daughters, to his mother, his baby mom, wife, everybody that's affected by his death personally. And to everyone that that saw the video and got a little PTSD from it. That's why I couldn't watch it, because I know for a fact I'll feel some type of way it's going to traumatize me. You know what I'm saying? But I saw Philando Castile murder. This happened around the same time this happened. When I saw Philando Castile murder, it really hit me. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a man being murdered and dying right in before my eyes. People don't usually see that every day. And granted, you may live in the hood and you see that all the time, but it's totally different when it's state. It's just not that it's different. It's just like, fuck, I don't want to see this shit. So
right.
Let's just continue to send, our love and light to the family. Let's not let the man dying die. You know what I'm saying? Black Lives Matter, all that, the hashtag is gone away because, like we said, we know how that organization was funded and everything. But still, at the same time, Black Lives Matter. We gotta. If we're gonna push on a movement like that and just let that fall because social media is not speaking on it, then what the fuck we fighting for? Let's just continue to do what we got to do for each other. Build up our community. Build up our media strength. You know what I'm saying? And get out here and do what we can do for our brothers and sisters out here struggling.
That's what's up. And on that note, share, comment, subscribe. We'll catch y'all next time.
Peace.
I will not raise my daughter differently than my mother raised me. The rearing I got from my mother, words cannot express. I could live in any time, I could live in any country, I could live on any planet, and I would be fine.
What was the key? What did your mother know? What truth was coming through your mother that's going to come through you to your daughter?
My mother gave us aphorisms to learn as children. And there are two that stand out foremost in my mind. One is, the inner reality creates the outer form. I learned this when I was in grade school. I was very young. And the other is, the universe bears no ill to me. I bear no ill to it.